What's up guys, CJ here and welcome back to another all-new Hybrid Network News Flash. In the Marvel Cinematic Universe, there's no character more popular, for better or worse, than Loki. Played masterfully for the last 7 years by Tom Hiddle-stan, the God of Mischief has gone from merely an annoyance in Thor's side like he was in Thor the Dark World, and Thor Ragnarok, to heroic as his tragic death in Avengers Infinity War would seem to suggest, to overtly villainous like he was in the first Avengers, trying to take over the entire planet at the behest of Thanos. But Loki devotees have always held that Loki is not as bad as he seems, and even though that might be just, fangirl hearts weeping for the beautiful, beautiful Mr. Hiddleston, there's some solid evidence to this theory when you think about it, and it seems like it's been officially confirmed. That's right, it looks like Loki may never have actually been that bad at all. Specifically, his invasion in the Avengers wasn't just the maniacal scheme of an evil, evil god. Instead, Loki was mind-controlled. Now, if this sounds too good to be true, this theory, like I said, has existed for months. We're referencing specifically a Screen Rant article that seemed to collect all the information in one place better than anywhere else, so tip of the hat to them. The gist of the theory is that Loki was really actually never anything more than mischievous. What we see in the first Thor movie was just a power trip, and even though he almost killed Thor, he was just messing around. And in Thor the Dark World and Thor Ragnarok, him kind of displacing Odin and putting himself on the throne was nothing more than the same thing. It was a minor annoyance, which is befitting for the God of Mischief if you've ever read any of the Norse myths that he's featured in. But the Avengers is really the only time we've seen the character be overtly malicious and villainous, especially taking it to a whole new level by trying to enslave an entire planet for an alien overlord that we now know would have killed half of the planet's population. But why this change in behavior? Why this shift from trying to merely play tricks and take power to trying to commit and aid and abet mass genocide? Well, what does Loki have in the Avengers that he doesn't have in Thor? The Mind Stone and the Scepter. As we see in the first Avengers movie, Loki is able to control people's minds with the Scepter, which we later learned in Age of Ultron had the Mind Stone within it. The Mind Stone granted the God of Mischief the ability to control multiple henchmen, like Hawkeye, as we see in the movie, and Dr. Selvig. But you'll notice in the film, Loki doesn't look to be doing too good himself, something that might have passed many people by. Why is that, and why has his attitude changed completely? Well, this theory holds that the Mind Stone was actually controlling him too. And you might be thinking to yourself, wow, this sounds like a great theory that Tumblr came up with to let their precious Loki off the hook. But believe it or not, this has actually been officially confirmed by Marvel Studios. Marvel recently updated their own website about the character's adventures on screen to include a passage that would seem to hint that this theory is more or less true. The site says, and I quote, "Arriving at the sanctuary through a wormhole caused by the Bifrost, Loki met the other ruler of the ancient race of extraterrestrials, the Chitauri, and Thanos. Offering the God of Mischief's dominion over his brother's favorite realm, Earth, Thanos requested the Tesseract in return. Gifted with a scepter that acted as a mind control device, Loki would be able to influence others. Unbeknownst to him, the scepter was also influencing him, fueling his hatred over his brother Thor and the inhabitants of Earth." So the scepter was actually controlling Loki himself, even though it was really more of a passive, enraging him thing and using his own existing anger that he already held towards Thor and the inhabitants of Earth. Does this change how you feel about Loki though? Let me know in the comment section down below. That's gonna do it for me here though. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like if you like what you saw, subscribe for more great content every single day, and consider turning on your notifications to be alerted every time we upload a new video. Signing off, this is CJ and I'll see you next time.